Megaprojects are large-scale, costly, and often ambitious initiatives that seek to significantly alter and advance a community or sector. While some megaprojects have been regarded unproductive and have not produced the desired results, others have been successful and have had a good influence on society. In this video, we will discuss the most useless megaprojects that are planned for or estimated to be completed in 2024. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 1. HighSpeed Rail between Los Angeles and San Francisco. Since it was initially proposed in 2008, the HighSpeed Rail (HSR) project in California, USA, between Los Angeles and San Francisco has had many delays, financial overruns, and controversy. By constructing a 520-mile high-speed rail route, the project hopes to cut the 6-hour travel time between the two cities to 2.5 hours. However, the project's anticipated cost has grown from $33 billion to $77 billion, and 2033 is now the new completion date. In addition to budgetary difficulties and schedule setbacks, the HSR project has encountered resistance from nearby towns and environmental organizations. There are worries about farmer relocation and environmental harm since the planned route goes through residential and agricultural regions. In addition, there have been legal challenges to the project and opposition from nearby residents. Ultimately, questions have been raised about the viability and use of this massive project due to its enormous cost, delays, and resistance. Number 2. World 1 Tower in Mumbai, India. First mentioned in 2010, the World 1 Tower, sometimes referred to as the India Tower, is a planned 117-story skyscraper located in Mumbai, India. With a height of 1,450 feet, the project seeks to become the world's highest residential skyscraper. Nevertheless, there have been many setbacks with the project, and its current completion date is set for 2024. The exorbitant cost of the World 1 Tower and its possible effects on the neighborhood have drawn criticism. It is now one of the most expensive residential structures in the world, with an anticipated cost rise from $450 million to $1.3 billion. The project has drawn criticism for being a symbol of India's widening economic disparity, as many people find it difficult to pay for substandard homes. Furthermore, building such a large tower in a populous metropolis like Mumbai may put additional demand on the available infrastructure and resources. Number 3. Al Maktoum International Airport in Dubai, UAE. With an estimated $82 billion in development costs, Al Maktoum International Airport in Dubai is the biggest airport construction project in the world. The airport was originally scheduled to be finished by 2022 and has an anticipated capacity of 220 million passengers annually. However, the completion date has been pushed back to 2024 because of budgetary concerns and construction delays. The Al Maktoum International Airport has drawn criticism for its dubious use despite its expansive design. The current Dubai International Airport can accommodate up to 90 million people, but by 2030, air travel demand is only expected to reach 200 million. This calls into doubt the need for an airport this size and cost, particularly in light of growing worries about greenhouse gas emissions from the aviation sector. Number 4. Southern California International Gateway, SCIG, in Los Angeles. The Port of Los Angeles has proposed the massive Southern California International Gateway, SCIG, megaproject, which seeks to construct an intermodal facility that will move goods from trucks to train. Due to many legal obstacles, the project, which was once scheduled to be finished in 2024, is now expected to be finished by 2028. The SCIG project's detractors contend that it would be detrimental to the environment and the neighborhood. The facility's planned site is near residential areas, and the nearby people are worried about the project's potential for noise pollution and air pollution. In addition, the proposal would necessitate the removal of a public leisure area, which would increase community opposition. Given these reservations, it is unclear whether the SCIG project would help the area much, which raises the possibility that it is a pointless megaproject. Number 5. Jakarta-Bandung High-Speed Railway in Indonesia. A planned 90-mile high-speed rail line in Indonesia called the Jakarta-Bandung High-Speed Railway would cut the 3-hour travel time between the two cities to 40 minutes. After many delays, the project, which is expected to cost $5.6 billion, is now projected to be finished by 2024 instead of 2019 as originally planned. Critics contend that while the project promises to provide a quicker and more effective form of transportation, it is not a top priority for an emerging nation such as Indonesia. Since China is the project's main source of funding, questions have been raised over the possible political and economic ramifications of being so dependent on another nation for such an important infrastructure project. Furthermore, acquiring a large amount of land would be necessary for the high-speed railway's construction, which would result in the eviction of nearby villages. The value of this megaproject is debatable given its limited resources and the urgent socio-economic difficulties it faces. Number 6. Grand Egyptian Museum in Giza, Egypt. Despite being billed as the greatest archaeological museum in the world, the Grand Egyptian Museum has had many delays and cost overruns since its construction started in 2002. The museum is expected to be finished by 2024 and will cost $1 billion. It is situated close to the Great Pyramids of Giza. Critics, however, are worried about how it would affect the neighborhood and the Egyptian economy. Hundreds of households have been forcibly relocated due to the museum's development, with no provision for proper compensation or alternative accommodation. Furthermore, given how difficult it is already for Egypt's tourist sector to succeed, it is doubtful that the museum's hefty admission costs would make a big difference in the local economy. The project has also drawn criticism for its emphasis on showcasing historic sites and antiquities from Cairo and Luxor rather than on protecting and promoting Egypt's cultural heritage. This calls into question the Grand Egyptian Museum's value and applicability in advancing and safeguarding Egyptian culture. Number 7. North-South Corridor in Laos. The planned 425-mile north-south corridor in Laos would build a new roadway to link the country's northern and southern areas. After many delays, the project, which is expected to cost $5.9 billion, is now projected to be finished by 2024 instead of 2020 as originally planned. Despite the project's stated goals of enhancing connectivity and accelerating economic development in Laos, others are worried about possible negative effects on the environment and nearby populations. Building bridges, tunnels, and other infrastructure across hilly and protected areas would be necessary for the route, which might result in deforestation and the eviction of indigenous tribes. Furthermore, it is debatable whether this massive project would really help Laos in the long term given the problems the nation currently has with forced labor and human rights abuses in its building projects. Number 8. Everest Skydome Resort in Nepal. A projected opulent resort at Nepal's Everest base camp is called the Everest Skydome Resort. The project has drawn criticism for its possible detrimental effects on the environment and local culture. Its goal is to serve rich tourists looking for an opulent experience at the highest mountain in the world. The delicate Everest base camp, where climbers train for their journey to the top, would need to have helipads and other infrastructure erected as part of the resort's development. In addition to endangering the area's delicate ecology, this would also upend the Sherpa people's customs and culture, who have lived there for many centuries. In addition, the project has come under fire for exploiting Nepali laborers, who often get inadequate pay and endure hazardous working conditions, as well as for overly commercializing the Everest area. The purpose and need of a 5-star resort at Everest Base Camp are seriously questioned in light of these issues. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.